Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a Doctor Who Big Finish collection update. Not just Big Finish, I'm going to go through my other CDs and final collections. I have got a few Big Finishes on vinyl, so let's dive into this video. So, jumping into the first Doctor, we've got the first Doctor Adventures Volume 4. As you can tell, I've took these out of the box sets. So we go to Return to Skaro, which is a brilliant Dalek story. I absolutely do enjoy it. And literally the TARDIS team end up 100 years away, well, from the Daleks, and this is a cracking story. I absolutely loved it. Last of the Revelations, quite enjoyable, but not the best Hartnell story. Well, performed by David Bradley. David Bradley gives a great performance. Going to Daughters of Gods, which is Teresa Hines playing Jamie and Petrone, and it has Peter Purvis playing Stephen Taylor, and of course the first Doctor. So coming into another story by Teresa Hines and Wendy Perry, we have Lords of the Red Planet, which is a cracking Ice Warrior story. I've got a review coming out on that one at some point. We've got the Third Doctor Adventures, Volume 1, which has Prisoners of the Lake and the Heatherfall Empire. Cracking story. Tim Taylor, I absolutely do enjoy him as the Third Doctor. It very much feels like the Third Doctor. Really does. And the way he sounds like John Poe is cracking. Tom Baker, my all-time favourite Doctor. So we go to Night of the Fresh Narada, Energy of the Daleks, The Return to Skaro, The Sons of Caldor for Series 7, quite enjoyable. Well, this one's Series 1, this one's Series 4. Now, the thing about me putting these big finishes, I don't really put these all into number order. I go through the Chronicle TV order for these, so we got all the Leela stories before we get to Romana 2, because Romana 2 is in this one. And as you can see, this one is from Series 6, so I really muddle these up, and I don't really care, to be honest, because I like to keep everything in Doctor and Companion order. So I don't know if anybody else likes to do that, so is it just me? So of course we go to Energy of the Daleks, Return to Teros, The Sons of Caldor, The Crow Marsh Experiment, The Mind Runners, the Demon Writers still got listed to this one, Shadow of London, quite good. The Bad Penny. I need to do my review on that one, actually. Kill the Doctor. Not listened to this one yet. I was going to say it's cracking, but I forgot I haven't listened to this one yet. But it's got Sutekh in, and Sutekh's my favourite enemy of the Fourth Doctor's era from Pyramids of Mars. And then, of course, we've got the Age of Sutekh, and then the last Tom Baker story, The Mavellan Grave on CD. Then, of course, we go to the toy, Alien Heart and Dalek Soul for Peter Davison, Warstone / Conversion, and then last one for Peter Davison, Empire of the Rachnos, Colin Baker with Nicola Bryant with the Doctor and Perry in the First Centaurans. Great story. The Cameronite Curse, Hour of the Cybermen, The Juggernaut, a cracking Dalek story. I have done a review on this one, check it out. Then of course we go to the Sixth Doctor's Last Adventure, and I really like how it leads up to the Valiard's biggest battle with the Doctor. I still need to get Trial of a Valiard, because that leads straight into this one. Seventh Doctor now, my second favourite all-time Doctor. So we go to We Are the Daleks, Terror of the Santarans, Thin Ice. Quite looking forward to listening to this one, because this was originally going to be Ace's last story in the original season 27 before the show got cancelled. Well, put on hiatus again. We go to Nightshade, another great story. Damaged Goods, quite enjoyable, that one. I love these two though. Nightshade was recommended to me by Thomas Stephens, and he was actually right. This is a good Cecil McCoy story, where this one I brought because it was actually written by Russell T Davies but adopted by Jonathan Morris. And anything with Russell T Davies, you know it's going to be good, apart from Series 2 with all the lovey-dovey stuff in it. So carrying it on, we go to Light at the End. Again, a kind of good multi-Doctor story. A really good multi-Doctor story, and to be honest, I really did enjoy this one. It's a cracking one where all Doctors have to team up against the Master. And this has Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, and Professor McCoy and Paul McGann. So going into Paul McGann now. So we have Wirren of the Dawn, another good Paul McGann story. Really do enjoy that one. And Sheridan Smith's brilliant as Lucy Miller. So coming into the Dark Eye stuff now, to call these at the box set. So luckily, I know what ones work because I got on the side. So we go to Dark Eyes Story 1 with The Great War. Fantastic CD. Fantastic audio story. Introduces Molly O'Sullivan, who I wish was a TV companion to the 8th Doctor, but they're really good in this one. Then, of course, we go to Fugitives. Brilliant. Tangled Web. Great story. X and the Daleks. Cracking story. I do love it. And the fact the Doctor's got to fight against another Time Lord. Really good. Dark Eyes 2. The Traitor. Dark Eyes 3. The Right Room. Sorry, Dark Eyes 2. The Right Room. Dark Eyes 2. Time's Horizon. Another great story. Do enjoy that one. And then, of course, we go to the final story of season 2 of Dark Eyes, which is Eyes of the Master, where the Master returns as the Time Lord's, well, basically reveals that Tom has resurrected him after he was swallowed up by the TARDIS in the TV movie. So Dark Eyes 3, we go to the Death of Hope, another great Master story. Then, of course, we go to the Reveal, where, again, it's got the Master. The Master Plan, cracking story. I do like the way Paul McGann and Alex McQueen's Master and Doctor really bounce off each other. Very much feels like Roger Delgado and John Pertwee, plus Peter Davison and Anthony Ainley. So yeah, really great. And then the final story is called Rule of the Eminence. A great story, and it is Ruth Baddeley's final story as Molly O'Sullivan, which is very disappointing. Dark Eyes 4, I'm in the middle of listening to. So we've got Life in the Day. Again, this one, it's brilliant. I kind of enjoyed it, and I like the way the Daleks have literally took over the TARDIS by doing what they did in the Son of Daleks with the little eye stalk people. The Monstrous of Monteria. Quite looking forward to listening to this one. Really good. And then, of course, we go to Master of the Daleks. Need to listen to this one. Daleks and Santarans on the Master. Really looking forward to that one. And then the final story in Dark Eyes, Eye of Darkness. Quite looking forward to listening to that one. They're jumping into the classic Doctor's story with Paul McGann, The Day of Fashion Nevada. Again, this is kind of lined up at the Time War. So then we go to Time War 1 with the Ship of Theseus, Echoes of the War, The Conscript, One Life, Time War 2 now with the Lords of Terror, Planet of the Ogrons, which I'm really looking forward to listening to because it's got the return of the Ogrons. In the Garden of Death, quite looking forward to listening to that one as well. Jonah, I don't know what that one's going to be about, so I'm looking forward to it. Jumping into the War Doctor now. As you can see, I've got a load of 8th Doctors, my 8th Doctors build up. So for the War Doctor, we jump into Pretty Lies, The Lady of Obsession. Now, this is the story where the War Doctor really reunites with Leela, who is the companion to the 4th Doctor. So I'm looking forward to that one. Then, of course, we'll go into the Enlightenment Dimension. Really looking forward to that one. I need to really listen to that one, actually. Jumping into the 9th Doctor now with the 9th Doctor Adventures. So we go to Ravelous, well, Revengers, with Spears of Doom. As you can see, I have changed the cover to the classic logo for the Doctor at the time. Really do enjoy the first box set. So we've got Catskasm, and then Food Fight. I haven't got the second box set yet, but I have got the third box set. So jumping in, we got the Last Warriors. Really enjoyed that one. I absolutely loved it. Then, of course, we go to the Curse of Lady Macbeth. Another great story for the 9th Doctor. And then, of course, we go to the Monsters of Metropolis. It's very on the same level feeling as Dalek in Series 1. So I do like this one. Plus, the 9th Doctor encounters Cybermen. And this is my favourite one out of the third box set. I really love it. So jumping into the 10th Doctor now, we go to Image of the Inferius of the Zagros, Rhino, Piggy Aliens, quite enjoyable. Then we go to the 10th Doctor Adventures Volume 1. Still need to listen to this one because it's got David Tennant and Catherine Tate in it. And the stories we got is Death and Queen, Tantra, and Time Revival. So I'm quite looking forward to listening to that one. Carrying on with the David Tennant vibes, we go to Out of Time 1 with fantastic cover for David Tennant and Tom Baker. And then Out of Time 2. The 11th Doctor Chronicles, Volume 2. As you can see, mine's got a bit of a crack. And this is voiced by Derek Jacobs, who does a good... I really do enjoy his performance as Peter Capaldi, so I'm quite looking forward to listening to Matt Smith. His performance as Matt Smith. Time Jag, again, Jacob Dubman does do the voice for Capaldi, and this is an amazing story. I absolutely loved it. And then, of course, we go to Gallifrey, Series 1, Volume 2, which is called as you could gather. Square One, which I got given by a very good friend and a fellow subscriber to my channel, Thomas Stevens, who got me that for my very first piece of fan mail, and I love listening to it. I've listened to it now 10, 15, 20 times. I can't remember how many times I've listened to it, but I really enjoyed it. So that's it for Big Finish. So carrying on with the CDs. So we've got the 50th anniversary collection. Then jumping in, we go to Day of the Doctor and Time of the Doctor. And then, of course, we go to The Power of the Daleks, BBC Radio Collection, which a very long time ago, people had to buy this so they could actually experience Power of the Daleks until the animation came out. But I like it. It's a great story. One of my favourite Dalek stories, and it's a good introduction to Patrick Troughton. Glad we got this animated, but the CD is still worth it. Then, of course, we go to a story read by Fraser Hines in the BBC range called the episode Imbibe. Going into Matt Smith now, so we've got the Ring of Steel, the Genelon Planet Pyramid, the Genic Cauldron, Eye of the Jungle, and then the Hounds of Nightmas, and the last one, the Runaway Train. So then counting into the finals now, as you can see by the lovely finals. So I'm going to show you my nice final collection. So this is from season 6 of the Big Finish collection. So this is called Wave of Destruction, starring Tom Bacon, Leona Wood and John Leeson. Then, of course, jumping into David Tennant, we go to Death and the Queen, which I have got in this little beauty, but I've got it on vinyl as well. Can't go wrong with that. Plus, it's really enjoyable. And then my least favourite Paul McGann story, Max Warp. It's Doctor Who meets Top Gear, and it's not good. Really not good. So coming into the soundtracks now. So we've got Series 1 and 2 soundtrack by Murray Gold on vinyl. Then we go to Dalek Terror. Quite enjoyed this one. Carrying on, go back to soundtracks. So we go to Ghostlight. I really do like Ghostlight's music. It's very sound effective and creepy. Then we go to the Sunmakers twice. One not open, and then I've got one that is open from Sainsbury's. I paid for that one. I really did enjoy listening to the finals. I got my nice little vinyl player tucked away. And for 3 finals by Big Finish is brilliant. So that is my Doctor Who Big Finish / normal CD / soundtracks collection range. As you can tell, my Big Finishes have really grown, which is the one thing I love about, because I do love listening to Big Finish. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe and share, and join for more awesome Doctor Who content.